Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Libra, and it's for the month of July, a little bit over 2027. Sorry, 2026. 2026. I hope you'll enjoy this reading, my dear Libra. This is all about your money, your work, your finances, your career, everything you need to know about your money for the month of July 2026. I hope you'll enjoy it. Thank you all for being here. My gratitude, best wishes to each and every one of you for your support, for everything. And I'd like to convey my best wishes to each and every one of you, and now look for an amazing message for every Libra that needs to know for the month of July. Now we got two, we can only have one, so I'll just take one, and there it is. Okay, you know, it's incredible that this card did come up before, but I wasn't putting the intention, so I didn't take it, and it came again. It's a money reading, so apparently love charm is the way to go. It seems like a lot of Libra are going to be attracting a soulmate. A life partner is coming to Libra. They are connected to September. September here, very strong. Chinese year of the monkey. The letter I for I am. The letter G for grass or Georgia. Love charm. This is about, really, it's about a soulmate or a life partner, a lover entering your life. And they're coming right now. Maybe they will enter through work, because this is work and career and money. Maybe through work you're going to meet them, and then slowly it becomes magnificent and it becomes spectacular. And it's when it's a soulmate or a twin flame, it just works well. Whether it's partnership, business partnership that you'll go into, working alongside each other, working on a project together, whatever it may be, it'll be spectacular, and it's going to turn to love. That's the most important thing. Now 9 weeks to September, that's when it's all happening. The next message for every Libra, it says wisdom. The owl is all about wisdom. It's about using your intuition, your heart, your mind, united as one when making decisions. And it does show to me that you will overcome a lot of obstacles and free yourself from obstacles. Once you do that, you've got to use your mind and your heart together. Sometimes when we're very busy, the mind takes over, but you've got to stop and put the intuition into play, because that seals the deal when they're both united. The flow of life and money will be doing well. A lot of healing, a lot of happiness, and a lot of love entering your life. Everything is going to be smooth sailing for you, my dear Libra. Now I'm going to ask two messages from another deck to see what are some answers, or one answer or guidance in reference to something that you've been thinking about, and you've been going over it in your mind, in your heart all the time. What is it, the main thing that you need to know? Two messages for every Libra. The truth. It's unlikely for it to happen, so you don't have to worry. It's unlikely, so that means not really. And the second answer in regard to the same matter, trust in the heavens. Everything you need to know is going to be doing well, and trust in the heavens. Have faith. Everything is going to work well for you. Now the next one is this deck here. We're going to find out two messages. I'll be cutting only one for every Libra. The truth. Let's see if something will come up. And if not, then I will cut it one at a time, I guess. Leaving a conflicted situation. And the second thing for Libra, and starting a new beginning. This is all happening when you're leaving a situation that's very conflicting and very difficult. It is happening because there is too much daily conflict, daily problems, a lot of truth showing that you've got to go. And finally, you're leaving it. You're leaving it behind and moving forward towards the light, towards a better life. And hence comes the Ace of Swords, a new beginning that brings you a lot of clarity, a breakthrough, great victory, and an overwhelming new beginning that's going to be filled with everything you love, Libra. Honor, truth, justice, all of it is coming your way, and you'll be living the life that you always are meant to live. To do with the truth and with honor and everything, and a breakthrough and epiphanies here and a victory. So it doesn't get any better with the Ace of Swords. We're going to take two messages from this deck. So far everything is going well. I love everything. The fact that there is conflict and you're leaving it, that is good. Right, you feel trapped, and that's what it was. You were feeling trapped. The truth. Feeling trapped in a situation, not able to move, not able to be released, not able to live the way you want to live, being at the mercy of circumstances with the Eight of Swords. And you got the Six of Swords and Eight of Swords, showing that you are trapped in fear, unhappy, and you're finally leaving the situation. And what's making you leave is the Tower. The Tower is something sudden that takes place to free you, to remove someone or a situation from your life that's overwhelming you. So this is happening, and it will disrupt your life, my dear Libra, but it is for your highest good to get out of something that you've made it into comfort zone, but it's not a comfort zone. There's too much issues and too much conflict. So you might be there sacrificing for somebody, maybe you're working with someone difficult, or you might be living in a situation that's difficult. The truth of the matter is that things are going to get better, and there is spiritual growth in every possible way for you. And it looks to me like things are going to go out of control, and you're climbing the ladder upward trend. Situations are going to increase major for you. I feel like some of you might be starting a job that you always wanted to do, revisiting a job or a career that you loved. There's promotions, there's connections, there's so much going on. And then we've got the book, which is about paperwork and contracts and learning as you go. Many of you are working with a lot of paper, maybe a lot of contract, or putting things together, writing, connecting. Some of you are taking class, some of you are educating others. Some of you might be going into education and increasing your skills. Law is there. Some of you might be studying law. Some of you might be needing a lawyer. That is all possible because there's contracts here and documents to be signed. Very important. And then of course you've got Buddha, which is incredible. It's all about life's purpose, the philosophy of life. It is more than money, much more than money. It's spiritual wealth more than anything else. It is about divine guidance, finding a divine path, and some of you doing counseling work, being guided what to do and who to work for and who to heal. And the divine path is going to be exceptionally important to you and working well for you. Now what I'm going to do is take two messages from another deck, and then I'll clarify the cards. The truth. For every Libra, we got one, which is a double rainbow, which is wonderful. And then we need just one more. One was about to come out. Okay. I took this out. The snake. Chinese year of the snake. Okay. Maybe I am supposed to take that out. We'll see. Anyway, we'll start with the first one and work our way through everything. The rainbow is about double happiness, double divine intervention, number one in your life, but it is about a serendipitous. This is to do with meeting the one, meeting a soulmate. It is about a promise that's kept. It's about something that the heavens or the universe have promised that they'll do for you. Perhaps it's to do with love and freedom from something that's overwhelming you, giving you the right, bringing on the greatest love in your life, ascending you to high levels. There's a perfect timing for everything, and this is the timing now. So there's going to be a promise kept, there's freedom, there's love, and there's healing, all of it coming your way. And I feel like it's coming from now, we got July, all the way to September. We said September before, yes. We got sixes all over the place, and the 6 is the number of the snake, Chinese year of the snake, and the snake is all about healing and love. Spirituality, healing, and love. In some cultures, they say the snake is about deception. I personally don't believe in that, but I've got to say what I see sometimes here. It says someone might be deceiving you. There could be somebody that could be betraying you or backstabbing you. I personally, like I said, don't believe in that at all, but I have to say it because it's here. Because of the toxins that are in the snake, the poison of the snake, the old cultures always are afraid of snakes. I'm afraid of snakes, don't get me wrong, but the spiritual part of the snake is all about transformation. It's about spirituality, it's about love, and it's about healing. And the white snake is about winning the lotto. So I absolutely love the snake. The snake is known to be seductive, to be a powerful entity. And it's showing that someone, maybe you might be meeting someone born in the Chinese year of the snake, perhaps June to July, because we got 7 here, which is July. July shows someone a transformation that will take place in your life. There is the letter Q, which is also connected to K and C, all but one. So Q for quails, K for kangaroo, and C for Canada. These are the initials of anybody that might come in your life, or you might meet someone or might be working with someone that's born the Chinese year of the snake. And it is also about June and July. Again, we've got number 6 connected this time to the Tower. So the Tower comes in your reading twice, my dear Libra. Something is going to fall apart, and it is happening for your highest good. The Tower is about a sudden change, a sudden, an overnight, and chaos, and everything changes. But you needn't be too angry or in pain or in anguish when something suddenly happens. You've got to straight away remind yourself, it's happening for my highest good, even though it looks disastrous. It's happening because something better is going to take place. So be prepared for that. And this is going to change your life. This is about something that's no longer working in your life. It's just causing you havoc and causing you a restriction. It's going to be removed completely. So prepare for that. The Tower twice, that's very, very deep, very deep. And we've got here within 6 weeks, 6 to 16 weeks, this is happening. 6 to 16 weeks timing from this time frame. Now what I'm going to do is clarify some of the cards, and starting with the Tower. Let's see, I'm going to take 3 messages, 3 cards about the Tower. What is the Tower all about for all Libra? The truth. It is about someone that is very hardworking. Someone that's got earth energy in them, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They might also have air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. They might have Libra in them. There could be, it's air and earth, and it is someone that's very, very hardworking. This is what's coming to a disruption, someone that you're working with. And this is happening because you are destined to work elsewhere and do something else. This could be to do with your work, because this is all about work and money, and paying attention is important, and focus when you are dealing with this situation, this disruption that might happen. There's a lot. There could be money coming, money owing to you is coming to you. So that's good in a way. And then you're starting a great new beginning. And this new beginning brings you the greatest love, and it brings you the greatest gift from the heavens, which could be financial windfall, a lot of money coming your way. That is magnificent in connection to this. And empowerment, the Magician. Power also in regard to this Tower. As you can see, a great, incredible, precious new beginning coming after the Tower. Now we're going to go to the 8 of Swords and see how much you are restricted and why you are very restricted, and you're leaving a situation behind. Again, it's connected to someone that's very hardworking, grieving their loss when they're gone. And there is a new chapter, which is to do with a business, something you're starting. There's a lot of profits, working with others. That's coming very soon, right after this entrapment is end. The earth energy we're talking about here is very strong. Virgo, September again marks a time where you will have some answers. But Virgo here, as for the earth energy, we had 2 earth energies here. Virgo, very strong. Leaving towards the light. What is that all about? Towards a better life. I'll take 3. Okay, that's going to set you free after a lot of pain, hurtful, painful time and truth. You are going to be empowered and offered a position that might give you a lot of power. Fire energy here, Aries, in case somebody's got Aries in them. They could also have earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Virgo, the Hermit was shown, so Virgo the strongest. And it shows you are going to be set free. Absolute freedom coming your way. Also it shows that somebody that's leaving, they're going to be set free. Also, this person that might have had air energy in them, Aquarius, this is the Aquarius, and there was the Hermit, Virgo, could be set free. When this happens, they are leaving your life, and a new life begins where you are going to be empowered, in control of your life, your journey, and there's going to be an offer that you won't be able to refuse, and you want your freedom, and you're getting your freedom. You're absolutely being set free from a lot of heartache. A lot of heartache. Now, I'll just see 1 second. Yes. So now we're going to move on to the new beginning, the Ace of Swords. The truth about the Ace of Swords. Wow. We've got a great victory. And there is a fire energy entering your life. They will have Leo in them. You've given the power, the strength, the energy to move forward. You'll overcome all obstacles. We have Cancer here. moving forward, great victory, an amazing victory, overcoming all. And July is going to be a glorious time. Some of you might be leaving, traveling, going on a trip, or absolutely moving, like, you know, or traveling. It could be traveling, moving, whatever it may be. It's a journey, and it's also overcoming obstacles and having great victories over everything that's happening here, moving because you're leaving. So that is possible. Now, this is a money reading. So what I'm going to do now is find out 2 messages from this deck, right? For every Libra. What are 2 very important messages? We got 1. And I need just 1 more. There's the other one. Okay. So let's have a look. It says a narrow pathway, which means that you've got to tread thoughtfully and carefully in anything you do at the treading thoughtfully and carefully. When you are dealing with a lot of, especially with the Tower, there's a lot that you've got to tread very thoughtfully in your actions and in the way you maneuver your way and the way you express yourself. It says staying focused and holding the course is very important. No matter what happens here, you've got to be holding the course and moving very gently, very thoughtfully. Now what I'm going to do is take out 3 important messages, 3 truths for every Libra with clues and time frames from July onwards. The first truth, it says physical activity is needed to improve your health. Walking. I always say walking, no matter what you're doing. Walking is very important on a daily basis to improve your health. It shows that you will be successful. Once you bring physical activity in your life, you will succeed and overcome health issues. Then you are set free from anything that is health issues, starting now all the way to within 4 weeks or up to 4 months time. You need to pay attention to this part of your life, bringing physical activity into your life. Some of you might be doing physical activity because you're leaving, you're moving, and that could be putting you in a lot of there's going to be a lot of action, a lot of movement. That is also possible. So that's happening around, I'd say, 4 weeks from July to August, okay, to September. I'll say July to September. The next truth for every Libra, and it says a little bit of patience, perseverance. Everything is going to fall into place for you. You don't have to worry. There's success coming in everything you're doing or waiting for. There's going to be stability. There's a beautiful door that's opening. A little bit of patience, even if you think everything is closed, but something is going to open up very soon. A little bit of patience. 4 weeks from now, July onwards, August, September again. So I'm getting September all over the place. A little bit of patience. The next truth for every Libra. And then it says effort. Your effort is needed. You've got to put effort into something to have your success, to be able to succeed. And we've got here 4 again. 4. We've got 3 4s actually. 67, 13, 13, 4, and 4. So I would say a month from now to 4 weeks from now, which is August, September. It could be August or September. So again, September, August is all over the place. Pay attention to everything. And one more, Chinese cookie to seal the deal. Let's see what else is there for you. I'll just put this one like this. My dear Libra, is there anything else you need to know? And there it is, jumping out. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, it says declutter. Well, you're moving, so declutter, or somebody's moving. There'll be decluttering to be done. Cleansing everything. Declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects, and people you no longer want. Someone will hurt your feelings and reveal a new side of themselves that you wish to avoid. So be careful when that happens. You got to tread thoughtfully, remember. And then the sun will be shining in your path, and it shows that the sun is going to bring you, it's going to shine on your career, on your business. There's going to be growth, fabulous communications and relationships. That is magnificent. And that is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. I wish you abundance of blessings and a lot of love and light. Namaste.